What's up, Stay Woke TV? I have a question. Why do people hate Kanye West so much? Why do you hate Kanye West? Okay, why are you hating him because he support Trump? Okay, let him do what he do, and you got to think about it. He's sitting down. He already sit down with Trump, right? And he's discussing building factories, like some type of factory in Chicago or in Detroit or in these crazy impoverished cities. But you got to think about what that does. Let me sit back. You put a factory in Chicago and Detroit, so you got these young dudes. Instead of going out shooting everybody, they can get a job at the factory and get above the poverty line and get out of the hood. You gotta really think through it before you let the media just influence your opinion to the point where it's, oh, look at Kanye West, he's such a coon, he's such a like, oh, he actually sat down with Trump to discuss things. Meek Mill had the opportunity to do it, but Jay-Z told him, nah, don't do that. Yeah, we should be cool with Jay-Z, who's friends with the Queen, with the England, you know what I'm saying, the Prince Harry and all the people in England, you know, with the Catholic Church, you know, the ones that rape all the kids, the ones that kill all the babies, you know, the Catholic Church, you know. But you got to really look at it through both lenses. You feel me? You can't just be look at him, he's a coon. Look, he's a coon. Like, no. Because he wants to sit down with the man who can change things in America. What? Right. So you don't want him to sit down because he's a coon, and then you gotta remember it's going to be a lot more shootings in Chicago, a lot more shootings in Detroit. But hey, you put a factory there, you can employ 1,000 people, you can employ 1,000 people right there, and then people can get jobs and people can work and people can do something. Because you gotta think about it. The reason there's violence is because there's hunger and there's poverty. Poverty breeds violence. Because it's like, dang, my stomach touching my back. I can't eat. I don't know where my next meal coming from. Oh, wait, I'm going to just rob you for yours. You feel me? Like, that's the mentality of the people. That's the mentality of the people in these cities, man. You got to really look at it through both lenses. I'm not saying Trump is the best, because he's certainly not. But he's better than Barack did. He's better than Barack. He's better than George Bush. He's better than Bill Clinton. He would have been better than Hillary Clinton would have been. You got to think about it. Let's go over what they did. Hillary Clinton. She released the woman out of jail that was kidnapping the babies in Haiti after the earthquake. And she made her in charge of the Amber Alert system. So that's the one that alerts you when somebody's child apparently go missing. But you know they're not alerting everybody of every child to go missing. Oh, let's think of Barack Obama killed Gaddafi, he was trying to make gold the worldwide currency, but killed him. Oh, let's usher in same-sex marriage. Let's usher, you know what I'm saying? Let's give birth to more population control. You feel me? Like, oh, Bill Clinton, whole scandal with him and Monica Lewinsky, whoever it was. George Bush, apparently, he was involved in 9/11 because he was surprisingly nowhere near the towers, and apparently 3,000 Jewish people were told not to go to the towers on the day of 9/11. If that don't tell you something, then I can't tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. You got to really look through it through both lenses. Why do you hate? Okay. Why are you hating Kanye so much? Then you start hating Kanye, and everybody's like, "Oh, Kanye's terrible," and that's more divide and conquer. What we don't need is this. What we don't need is people divided. Everybody's divided. Everybody's on Democrat, Republican. I'm on me. You feel me? And don't be worried about what Kanye is going. Kanye trying to do something. You feel me? You got to understand what he's doing. You got if you put a factory in Chicago where the murder rate is insane, and you can give all these young boys jobs instead of them having to go out on the street and shoot people and just shoot people for no reason, just to say you tough, just say you thorough. I'm a real Negro. You feel like okay. You just feeding into the government plane. You feel me? But anyway, look at it through both lenses before you start just throwing hate around. That's the problem with people. People are so quick to judge without looking through both. You know what I'm saying? Looking like with both perspectives. Okay, you can say he's cool. Okay, cool, but he's trying to do something. Like all these other people ain't doing nothing. Like Meek Mill had the opportunity to meet with Trump, but then Jay-Z convinced him not to. You gotta understand, Meek could have been a revolutionary in the rap game, but then now he don't want to meet with Trump, and now he making this whole song. Oh, what is it? Stay woke. The cops still killing us. You could have been resolved that if you met with Trump. You wouldn't need no need to make that if you met with Trump. But hey, I'm definitely not saying Trump is like the savior of America, because he's not. I'm not saying Trump is the best man on earth, because he's not. I'm just saying you got to think about what type of power he has to do stuff, since he's the president of the United States. You think any of these celebrities sat down with President Obama to discuss anything relevant? No, they just play golf with him. That's it. Anyway, just look at it through both perspectives before you start judging everybody. Anyways, I'm out though. Stay woke.